Hi, welcome back to Knit for Brains podcast. I'm Laura Brady.
I'm Karen Miller. I feel like I'm slouching.
This is episode 153 of our knitting, crocheting, whatever craft we're doing podcast. You guys already know where we're at. You can find us on Instagram, Ravelry, Facebook, and also Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy.
You can find me on Ravelry and Instagram as Loopy Stitcher, all one word, Lupy Stitcher. And then some of my designs are in Ravelry underneath Loopy Stitcher Designs.
I'm going to forewarn you, there's going to be a lot of throat clearing.
The weather has been a yo-yo.
Yes.
If we had recorded last week, we would have been in blizzard conditions with the wind.
Yeah.
And the snow, I mean, it really wasn't a whole lot of snow.
No.
It really, I mean, but the wind was horrible. This week, like today, it's like you really didn't need a coat, but it was damp and it was trying to rain and it wasn't raining and it was too hot to wear a coat, but you needed a coat because that's why we're like clearing our throats.
Yes. All sorts of, things blowing.
Yeah. Illinois in January.
Yeah. All right. Shop update. I've done 2, I think, since the last podcast. Mm-hmm. Sounds about right. Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. We'll start with sock bags first. And I have like this whole sparkle thing going, it seems like, this time, because the inside of this one is sparkled. Oh, yeah, you can see that.
Oh, you can't tell that on the pictures that you took that it's sparkly on the inside.
It's very sparkly, though. And I love the flowers. So, sock bag, I am down to only 2 of these left. And then I have my little Valentine dogs that is completely sparkled.
I even noticed this.
The white is sparkled as well, and the drawstrings are sparkled. I had a sparkle thing going on, I think. I am down to 2 of those in the sock size. Finally, no sparkles. Llamas. We got pink polka dots on the inside. I am down to 2 of those. Things have been going pretty quickly. Also, llamas. I have a small wire-framed bag. I say small, but it's good size, guys. I have to pick fabric out to make myself one of these. Because that'll be a good carry-all for, well, pretty much anything that I usually knit on the go. So, and I can throw it right into a bag. So I am down to only 2 of those left. Medium glittered puppies. I have got, I'm down to 4. 4 of those. These, I only have 2 left of because these went pretty darn quick. It is a medium-sized bag. It has this beautiful rose gold shimmered vinyl at the bottom. Has some handles, which are pretty much, I mean, I can fit it underneath my arm, but it's more of a carry or over your wrist kind of thing. And it is good size.
Yeah.
It has the gray in there. So I thought that was really cute. So I only have 2 of these left. These went very fast, so I might do more of these in the future. We'll see. It just all depends what what I like at the time. And I actually found this when I had found this fabric, and I was like, oh, that would be really pretty. And I do actually have one set aside because I did this one a little differently. This was my first one, kind of like the prototype. And I had the zipper things on the outside, which I ended up not liking that. And then I did enlarge it a little bit from the first one.
Yeah.
So I set this one aside. I'll either keep it, or once these 2 sell, maybe I'll list that as a smaller version. I don't know. I haven't decided. we'll see. I mean, I do like it, so.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand...
That's what I was kind of wondering with the roses on there, if you kept some for yourself.
But on the other hand, I have a lot of bags. So all of these and more. I know there's some other sock bags in there. We have, I think we're down to like 3 sets of the floss keepers. There's needle minders. We have wooden stitch markers. There's, I think, only 4 cross-stitch bags left in the shop. But there's all sorts of goodies in there. So, Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. Alrighty. Do you have some FOs?
I have one.
All right. You want to share it with the folks?
Sure.
I have 9. And I have a bad thumb to prove it. I do.
So we had gotten these from one of our viewers. The glass. This is a Mill Hill Holiday Ornament 6. A little cardinal. So I finished that at. That's all beads.
Nice. Did you use your little sticky mat? Was it Sticky Bill or Sticky Bob?
Yeah. Sticky George. Who knows?
It was Bill or
yeah.
Bob.
Yep, Bill, Bob, George.
I think I showed it on the last podcast when you weren't here. The 4 that
yeah,
we
that
made.
you made. Yeah. Yeah, I sure did.
All right.
I actually had to go get a new beading needle because I use the large eye needles to do all my beading. It's just easier.
Oh, you didn't
Instead of fighting. It comes with...
Oh, okay.
They do come with needles, and they are smaller. But there are still times when I end up fighting with them going over the needle.
Gotcha.
So I just...
Gotcha. All right. So this was a new cast on, and it's also an FO. The yarn is Dragon Horde yarn, and it is... No, this is not the new one. Is it? No. These were... Never mind. I showed these last time. Dragon Horde yarn, Pig Farts. I should have another one of... I don't know. Hopefully I brought it in. Point Edwards mitts, as usual. These are the modified ones where I don't do the flaps that fold over because my friend does not care for those. And this, I believe, was pair number 8 that I have done for her. Pizza's done.
Yeah.
Don't know if you guys heard that. So that was 1. Okay, this one I'm counting it as an FO because it's not for the shop and it's not for me. Peanut has this love of chapsticks, but like with characters on them, like the Disney, and she has Minion ones. Well, I think everybody got her chapsticks for Christmas because we all know it. So the little container they were keeping her original ones in, not all of them will fit in there. So I made her a special Puppy Dog Pals sock bag to hold all of her chapsticks so that they'll all be in one place.
Aw.
And I did the sock because I figured she'd actually be able to work this on her own versus a zipper. Sometimes is still, at her age, a little... won't she be able to get it open?
For her, it'll be like a purse.
Yeah, so she will have this filled up with her little... And we don't understand why she does this, but she calls them slippers.
She calls chapstick slippers?
Yes.
Okay.
Not sure why or how that came about, but... So yeah, I made her a little bag today. Let's see, what is this one? Okay, so this one, these I'll have to show you pictures of. I believe I actually had shown ones that were started last time. Yes, I did, because it was these. I was making Peanut some socks because she thought she could wear knitted socks that were like, a year and a half. Knit a year and a half ago and did not fit her feet at all. Even though I just do a tube and there's no heel. They still, the tube was not even over her heel. I'm like, seriously? So these are 2 of the yarns that I used. I know this one was Crystal Skies hand dyed. I don't remember what this one was. And then I also have a 3rd one, but I don't have the yarn to show you because I'm making socks for myself. And I got the puffy paint and did like little things on them, so they're skid proof. So that's pair 1. These I did hearts on it with the puffy. That's pair 2. Okay, I know I have a 3rd pair. Okay, I might have to close this out. Which ones did I show? I showed the, oh. And then there was the red and green striped, and I did little stars for the little skid stoppers. As I call them. So I did 3 pairs of socks for her, and I gave those to her.
So what does she call
Christmas. Those? Socks. Okay. But we don't know. we really don't know.
Sometimes, kids just they relate with stuff in a whole different way.
Okay, the next ones I also have to show a picture of. It was the dreaded Knit Picks blue yarn, and still have some of this left, and there's still some in the closet that I was doing Phil's last pair of socks out of. And I did those with the Magic Heel. So those were gifted along with all his other pairs, and I did get a text, it was yesterday, from Alisha. He was putting together a bed, and he's been wearing a pair almost every day, and a picture of just his feet sticking out from the bed with socks on, hand knit socks. He's so knit worthy. He wears everything. Okay, so that's that. I might eventually have something to show. Okay, these I can show. Oh. Ow. So, this is a yarn from Cherry Pie Cottage, her Hocus Pocus Advent. I'm filling this up really quick. I had emptied out my vase. And I did a pair of Journey socks. Ta-da! It's like the kids always do that. Every time they do something. Ta-da! Especially little man. And I have the second one. Okay, this next one is, oh, nope, not yet. Never mind. The next one is a new cast on and an FO. This was the one I was thinking of originally. The yarn is Honey Girl Farms. Oh, Mrs. Potts, Beauty and the Beast. Oh, I lied. I just really quickly looked at this and I thought it was a Harry Potter. It's not Harry Potter, Laura. Sorry. So this makes pair 9 of the Point Edward mitts for Laura. And that's where we're stopping, at 9. So that means next time I'll actually...
those are pretty.
That means this week I'll be able to cake up the yarn for my pair. I finally get to knit myself a pair. Yeah, these came out really pretty. It's a very sturdy yarn too. Mm-hmm. It feels like it'll hold up really nice.
But it's still soft.
Yeah, it's soft, but it's very sturdy. It's thicker. Mm-hmm. And then both of the yarns were fingering and I held a double. All right, the last one that I have was also a Christmas gift. So I pretty much just have the bag here. I might have something in the bag, I don't know. It was a cross stitch pattern. And I don't think I have a picture of just, without the chart, so. It was gifted. But I have a picture. It was for my sister. And this is actually everything that I sent her in the picture. I cross-stitched the sisters, and then I made it into a like tote kind of bag.
Very pretty.
And then I hand-dyed yarn for her, which was also called Sisters, which I had done quite a while ago.
Yeah.
So that got sent off to her, and I had like all the blue stuff to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
Blue washcloths, blue scissors.
So you both like blue?
Yes. She also likes blue. We're just, and it's funny because my husband's favorite color is blue as well.
That works.
We're just a blue family. And Peanuts, she changes hers all the time. I was saying the other day about how I like blue. She goes, I like blue too. And then it was like 2 minutes later, I really like pink. And then I think it was like 10 minutes later and she liked purple. So changes it all the time. That was in one of my large cross stitch bags, which I do have large cross stitch bags. Hold on, I don't want to fib to you. I think 2 of them in the shop, and they're really, really cute. I should have pulled them out to show you guys, but I did not. But I can show you this way. It is a cross stitch fabric. It's really cute.
Cool. They're like snow globes?
No, these are, they're in hoops.
Oh, like hoops. Okay.
Let me, now that I put it up there.
They're like hoops.
And people, it's like what you cross stitched. So, and I did, it's probably buried. I did actually get another really cute cross stitch fabric that's like all just floss.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cute too. I just haven't made it to it yet.
Cool.
So that's all my FOs.
So I have some FOs for Meganna. I asked before we started the podcast because she made several gifts with her crocheting. And the first one is really fascinating because she was doing the granny squares while she was at Thanksgiving. And there were eyeballs. And I'm like, what in the world? So she made this for her roommate.
Click on tap. There you go.
And she made it in a tote bag, and she even lined the inside. I'm like, look at you go.
Tap on it again. Well, there you go.
My Lord.
One of these days she will learn how to work her phone.
Yeah, one of these days. Now this one, she found a stitch that she desperately wanted to use and created her own pattern to make a sweater for her friend.
Nice.
And the stitch looks like cats. I was really impressed because she's like a fairly new crocheter, and she did that just from measuring out shirts. She had one of her roommates was close to the size. She said the collar was the hardest part that she had problems with, getting that to lay right. But her friend really liked it. And this, there we go. She borrowed my blocking boards. Ended up being a pillow cover with daisies on it. And I know the other side she was doing a plain color, or half and half blue and half of the lavender. And then she was going to put buttons, like big wooden buttons over it to make it just easier to slip the pillow inside of it. So that was hers.
Okay. So along with FOs, I'm going to go ahead and give my 2022 totals. Because I write down everything that I knit, crochet. I don't include like cross stitch or, any of the other crafts. Just like knitting and crochet. Basically yarns. So I definitely beat last year. And I also keep track of what I've used, like how many skeins of yarn I've used and what I've purchased. You ready?
Sure.
52 pairs of socks.
Holy crap.
5 cowls. 5 shawls. 18 mitts. I thought that was going to be higher.
Yeah.
21 ornaments. 21 dishcloths. 1 hat. 1 poncho. 8 child sweaters, 3 adult sweaters. I used, and I have this broken down to half skeins and full skeins.
Mm-hmm.
So half skeins, I used 26. Full skeins, you ready? 83.
Wow.
2 advents, 1 mini set, and 7 skeins of cotton. And I only purchased 20 skeins of yarn last year.
Wow.
And that's only because, and the only reason why that happened was we went to the yarn event. We did go to a yarn event.
Yeah.
And I think when and then I went up to the woolen company.
Yep.
So, yeah, that was my totals.
Wow.
I should bring this list and just hand it to my chiropractor as I tell him my thumb is hurting. And I want you to say anything else, right?
Yeah, right.
So, yeah, that was my totals. Okay. 1 coupon code. We'll do that really quick. Which is for Amanda Ray Cole on Ravelry. If you use code KFB19, you will receive 20% off her patterns in her Ravelry shop. While we're talking about Ravelry, we have not forgotten about the Gift the Knits Cal. We just did not realize that our first podcast was going to be so...
Like on New Year's Day.
Yeah. So I have not closed it out yet. So if anybody has gifted stuff that they gave away, forgot to take a picture, contact people, see if you can get a picture. You can still enter. They'll probably be open for like a week and a half more. I'm waiting on a prize yet to come. So she will be getting that in the mail this week. So that'll be on the way. So on the next podcast, we will do the announcing of winners.
Yeah.
So we did not forget, just we did not realize this podcast would come so quickly and right at the beginning of January. Yeah. So whips, I got 5.
That I have.
Okay. This chunk out of my nail is driving me nuts.
She did it right before we started.
Yeah, just a big chunk out of it. Drove me nuts. Driving me nuts. As my husband would say. Short trip.
Okay, this is Maxim Sears. The Snuggle is Real. His original cowl. Wow, look at that wrinkling mess. Whatever. And I'm working on the end of my Mohair. I'm getting there. Man, I'm getting there.
So next Christmas. Birthday.
I hope to see him wear it in August.
Oh, okay. Next Christmas.
So that's how much I did in Mohair. So I think I have about an inch to go. The last time that I put it inside. And then I just have to fold the other end, stitch it together, and make the I-cord that goes up here. And then it will be done. So
I'd just like to point out, in case did you watch that? Yeah, whatever. I don't know if you did or didn't, but I did finish Alisha's poncho.
Oh, you did?
I did. I showed it on the last podcast.
I have a runaway Mohair thing.
And she loved it. She absolutely loved it when I gifted it to her for Christmas. So it was very her.
Did Peanut open that one too?
Yes. Peanut was hysterical at Christmas. She opened her gifts and everybody else's. She was so into it this year. And little man just kept getting distracted. he was more concerned about what Olivia was opening. So, but yeah, she was just ripping through packages. It was hysterical. And every time, so I'd give her one package, I'd hand her a package, one of her packages, she'd open it, and she'd be like, oh, Mama, look, I gotta, and say whatever it was. And then she'd look at me, and I go, here's another one, and she'd go, thank you. And then we go through the whole process again, and I hand her another one. Thank you. It was very cute. All right, I'll go ahead and take a turn. And since I finished the poncho, I can finally use my wireframe bag again that I like so much. And Peanut has a birthday coming up. So I got back out the sweater pattern. Well, actually, I had thrown away my copy, so I had to figure out where I had gotten the sweater pattern for.
Uh-oh.
Because I gave little man his for Christmas, and Alisha loved it. She's like, oh my gosh, that is so cute. The striping one. So it is on Ravelry, and it's free. I didn't find it by doing like the attributes, the free, the child, the whatever. So I had to watch the last podcast when I held it up.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, raglan sweater by, and I typed in her raglan sweater and her name, and then it came up. I now have it saved in my library.
There you go.
But it is a free pattern on Ravelry, and I'm going to hold it there for a second. I'll bring it a little closer. So, Raglan Sweater by Julia Allen, and it's A-L-E-N. There's your show notes, folks. So, I'm still working through that big, huge monster bag of yarns that I got at the thrift store. And I pulled out this Lions brand Mandela, and I have, how perfect it is. It's called Unicorn, which is perfect for my granddaughter. And I have like 5 or 6 of these. So I know I'm not going to have the problem like I did with Little Man's sweater.
Right, where you had to figure out how you were going to do the sleeves.
So, which Alisha loved the sleeves. She's like, it is so cute. Like, it came out really nice. So I just casted it on this afternoon. Literally just have the neck, and I'm doing the increases right now, so yay. I have my little Pac-Mans on to go with my bag. I have to coordinate, don't you know? So, yeah, her birthday's in February, so that'll be no problem getting that done. Well, I shouldn't say that, because thumbs. Your turn.
Okay. This one, cross stitch I started today. From JBW Design, Sing a Song of Christmas, number 13. This is We Three Kings that I had gotten when we went on our adventure.
Did that come from Creepy Guy?
No, this was in the clearance for... Yeah, the clearance section.
Gotcha.
So, this is what I got done during half of a football game.
Yeah.
Today, when I was up at the hospital with Chuck.
Oh, gosh.
So those will be cute. I actually think this year what I'm going to do is do a couple of smalls along with my bigger projects and get back into doing some crocheting for a change.
Okay, so my next project is really fun. It's a new one. This is the yarn, and it is Biscotti Yarns, and it is the Titanic colorway. It is self-striping. And my friend was knitting this, so I asked her, I'm like, hey, what's the name of that pattern? So, I fold it one more time so I can show you. It is called the Checker Work Hat Pattern. And
is that free?
No.
No.
It is made for self-striping yarn. And look how cool it makes it.
Yeah.
So I had to put this away the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I cast it on, and this is like all I wanted to knit on. It literally, once you get it going.
So you might have more than one hat done this year?
Literally, once you get it going, it's just the same row. You just repeat until it decreases, and it just looks so stinking cool. So my plan is Phil's birthday's in April.
Mm-hmm.
And he's so knit worthy. He's getting a new hat. And I think I'm going to pick out a girly self-striping yarn. And this is the plan. We'll see if it happens, because Alisha's birthday is also in April.
Mm-hmm.
And knit her one of these as well. But we'll see how that holds up, because you guys know I also do not like knitting fingering weight hats.
In the round, too.
But so far I'm loving this hat. I mean, look at it.
So that's what caused your thumb to flare up.
No. I have not worked on this in days.
Okay.
And my thumb was fine then.
Uh-huh.
My thumb started flaring up this morning, and then I think I irritated it when I was trying to pop it. But
that looks awesome.
Cool. Guys, look how cool that looks.
That is awesome.
So, self-striping, if you want to do something other than socks, this is awesome. And it is so enjoyable to knit on. Like I said, I had to force myself to put it away.
Although you got a lot of stitch markers there, girl.
Well, because you're repeating the same 6 stitches all the way around, and since I am doing this when I'm watching TV, I figured, let's just be on the safe side. Just,
Yeah.
And I have stitch markers, so why not use them? Oh, and I have my little Pac-Man ghost on this one. Which does not coordinate with my bag, which is Dr. Pepper, but that's fine. So, yeah, I was quite excited about this one. Really loving it. Would definitely recommend this pattern. So, again, checker work hat. And the checker work is all together. Because I heard her say it on her podcast, and then I went to look it up, and I put checker work separately, and I could not find it. Which is, have a better search engine, Ravelry.
Yeah.
Your turn.
So, speaking of crochet.
Yeah, I might someday get on my blanket again. We'll see. My back itches.
I picked up my Ripple blanket. Ripple. What is it called?
Don't ask
Ripple. It's a free pattern that you go to a website off of Ravelry. Neat Ripple pattern. N-E-A-T. Neat. And I am using my leftover minis. And some that I've snagged from you-know-who.
If you need more, I got 2 more boxes in
I'm
the closet.
using some Batons Beehive Baby Sport Weight Patents. Batons.
I was so behaving over here. Guys, you don't know how I was biting my tongue sitting here.
Batons. Patents. Oh my lord. Just a simple great.
If you want to know where to get that, just let us know. Just go to your local Michael's and ask for Patons.
It's the upscale Michael's. Let's see what size crochet I'm using. 8.5.
So all your time off from the podcast has really helped your vocabulary.
Oh yeah.
Pronounce things.
Talk about out of practice. Let's be real. I've done half of a row here. But it's time to get, I think it's just, sometimes it's that time of year, and I will probably make a lot of progress on this. Actually, Megana's progress that she has been making on her granny squares has really encouraged me to, I'm like, dang, this girl's really, she's passing me up. So I need to get back into practice in the crochet field.
Speaking of sparkled and flowers, look what bag I took out for this project. Yep. Okay, so this is the yarn that I made one of Peanut's socks out of. And now I can tell you what it is. Desert Vista Dye Works. And it's called Pink Roses. So, I also want to show well, that's interesting. Oh, there went the yarn.
We're having all sorts of issues today.
Oh, there it is.
I'm throwing yarn around.
Oh gosh, that's connected and it went like back. Can you reach that? Oops, I didn't mean to smack you one. Okay. Okay, we'll get your stuff together. Okay, so what I was going to show you is this is also...
We're not used to being together.
No. This is also a gift somebody purchased me, was signature DPNs in the size to do my journey socks, since I knit so many journey socks. So, right. Perfect. Because I had my zings, I had worn off the tips. It was, yeah, I was insane. So, I started another pair of journey socks. I was excited to get those ones off the needles and then get these going so I can use my new needles. Because it's always such a treat. So, yeah. She knows I always have a pair of these on the go, so the needles will always be used. I'm going to get everything back in there.
Okay. The floss tube side of things, they had a big, huge, for New Year's Eve, you could do 12 by 12, which was basically from noon until midnight. You could either do 12 new projects, 12 whips already in progress. Some people were doing half and half. Initially, I was going to do actually I was going to start those ornaments. But I actually ended up just knitting doing cross stitch on a new project for the 12 hours. Oops, sorry, I don't have this undone. And this is called Christmas Rules by Primrose Cottage Stitches. And the fabric is by Stephanie. And did I stick it in there? No, I did not. It's a pretty blue. I'm doing it.
You're a hot mess.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't have
She's
enough
throwing
overlap.
everything down. Usually I'm the one that throws things.
So, I'm using all of the called for colors in DMC except for the red. The red in this picture looks like the red that I'm using. Pretty darn tootin' close.
It looks more burgundy. Yeah. Like it's deeper.
Well, it's very burgundy. Almost
and
purple.
You don't want it.
And I was like, no.
It should be Christmas red.
So I went to more on almost like on the brick side of colors. So the color number I'm using is 498. I actually had it in stash, and then today I went and got another whole, because I knew with all the redness, it wasn't going to be enough. So I got Christmas Rules started. Got that very first section all done. So this is as wide as it goes, and it'll be the whole length of the material all the way down. So it's a long one. So me and Buddy watched Harry Potter all day, back to back. Had pizza. He took a nap. I took a nap. We didn't go nowhere.
All right. This was my Christmas Eve cast on for my kit that I got from Ramblin' Knits. I really got everything pushed in there. So I had ordered, oh my god, I just pulled stitches off the needle. Hold on. Whew, got it. Okay, so I had ordered the DK weight sock set, which looks like that. And I don't remember what it was called. There was Tree Lighting Ceremony. And it was Ramblin' Needles. And I think I showed it last time it came as a kit. Well, I am using the pattern from Lolo Did It, the 4-hour socks. Yeah, I really should put this in a DPN thing, because that's really scary.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm knitting on the foot. I got the heel and part of the foot done.
Those are cute.
Yeah, aren't they? So I figured I'd do something different.
Yeah.
So I actually planned this out because I had the pattern, and then when I went to order the kit, I was like, wait a second, I have that pattern. So I ordered DK weight.
Yeah.
Look at me thinking. Now I just need to think and actually put a DPN holder in there.
Yeah, before you lose the...
Because I already
stitches
pulled out
off the end of
stitches,
the...
yeah. So. I used the bag that came with the kit and everything. Go in there already.
Okay, the next one is a Jim Shore by Mill Hill, and it's called Snowman with Cardinal. And this is a new purchase and a new start since the last time. Let's see what's going to show up. This might show up here better. Here. And
Yeah, you can see it.
yeah, there we go. Started that little snowman.
All right, I have one last one, I believe. Okay, so, guys, this is my project bag.
Wow. That's one project?
Oh, gosh. So, it's not as bad as it looks. This is also for Alicia's birthday. And she had looked, gosh, this was quite a while ago, so she's probably completely forgotten about it.
Uh-huh.
She had looked through my official plastic canvas book, Mickey Unlimited.
Uh-huh.
And as you can see, she had marked pages.
Multiple.
So what I am starting with, which I need to take this book over to Staples and have it do the ring binding on it.
The spiral bound thing?
There you go.
There you go.
Because my pages are coming out.
Yeah.
So, hold on here. I am doing the coasters with the coaster box.
Cute.
That's one of the ones that I have cut out. And then I also have, which is the one I'm going to start stitching first. But then I also have this that I'll be making as well. So I have the yarn for both of those. And then I did get started, and I kept meaning to actually start stitching on it. But I have all the pieces for the coaster set and the coasters right here, all cut out. I do have to use a pencil eraser and just erase the permanent marker.
Mm-hmm.
It's not permanent on plastic canvas. You can erase it with a pencil eraser. Just a little tip. You
Cool.
especially want to do that if you're using lighter color yarns, because as it goes across that, it will pick up that permanent marker. Because I do use the permanent marker to draw it out and then cut it. And then, like I said, before I start stitching, I will use a pencil eraser and just erase it off there.
Cool.
So, yeah, there's that. And I haven't done plastic canvas in a bit, but yeah, she had like 4 items marked, so I'm going to see what I can get done before her birthday, and those will be for her birthday, and whatever's remaining, I might do, just continue on and do for next Christmas.
There you go.
Because you know me, I like to work ahead of schedule.
Yeah, she kind of panics when this Christmas she was behind.
I was. It was my own
She had a
fault.
long list, and she was like, I'm not liking it.
I got everything done, though.
Yep, I'm sure you did.
There was nothing that I did not finish, and I had it done. The ones that I was most concerned about was the cross stitch for Lori and my sister, because I had to mail those out.
Mm-hmm.
Like the scrapbooks, I had no worries. I finished those. Not a big deal.
McGannon was funny because
And then I added on socks for Peanut.
we went to a concert on the 21st of December to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra. She brought her crochet, and she finished the back of that pillow that I showed with all the daisy flowers on it while we were at the show. Perfectly. She was like, I just kind of stopped. I may have done it too much. And we got in the car, and she messaged, no, I stopped perfect. But she was saying how she thought she'd been on more than she could chew because she picked a sweater that she had no pattern. Mm-hmm. She just wanted the stitch. So she was, and being somebody that's new, she's never made a pullover sweater. She's always done the cardigan style. So she's like, how hard could it be? You just, it's just not open in the front. For a person that doesn't live in the area, mind you. And then she did the crazy tote, and then she added she's never lined a tote. And then the eyeball thing, when she was doing it, it was really funky the way it was, because it wasn't perfectly round. Mm-hmm. And then to square it off, so she was just... I'm like, oh, you're your mother's daughter.
But she got them all done.
Yeah, she's ahead of me. Yep, she got them all done. Okay, so you guys have seen this one here before, the button winter series. This one is called Playful Penguins. And I've made quite a bit of progress on this. I've got almost all of the sky done. So I'm almost down to the heads of the penguins. Actually, you can almost see over here, that's his hat. So I'm almost to their hats. So that's a lot.
I'm out of projects. That's all I worked on. Slacker, I know.
Yeah, you are. It's been a while though since.
Well, I'm getting down to. I'm getting to the point. I have a couple more things to finish in my whips basket, and then I'll be able to cast on some more stuff.
Okay. So the last one I didn't think I was going to show for 6 months, but I made a lot of progress on it. And this was my full coverage HADE, which HADE stands for Heaven and Earth Designs, for those that don't know. This one's called the Mini Gypsy Firefly. It's the maximum colors. The artwork is by Amy Stewart. And there's the picture. Full-on picture. And then I've almost got a full page, 2 colors done on a full page.
Yeah, that's just too much.
So you can see this is obviously a tree. And here's the starting of the roof of the little gypsy. So it's kind of neat how that's showing up. But that definitely, with the navy and the black, I have to have a really good lighting and the magnifiers on that one. And that is it for me.
Yep. Okay. So, next, we're just going to keep it moving. I have got Goodwill or Thrifting.
Wait a minute. I'm like shifted. There you go.
So this was one of my first trips. I can't adult today, which I am actually will be stitching this for somebody and making it into a bag. So I know that. Okay, this is getting crazy. Then I found 4 diamond paintings.
Wow.
That were marked $1.99 a piece, still intact, never opened. Let me see if I can try to get it up there so you guys can see. You can kind of get the gist of it, though. Flowers.
Yeah.
Oh, and it says, this one says welcome at the bottom of it. I'm going to be my lovely assistant. And oops, this one I actually opened myself.
Oh, with all the daisies.
This one is really pretty. It's got all the purple flowers, and then look with the candles and the fireflies.
Oh yeah, I like that.
That one's really pretty. This one has the flowers, and then there's looks like a little maybe lemonade drink or something.
These are good size who have never been.
Yeah. Then these were half off, so I only paid 50 cents. So I got little frames, because if you do like little cross-stitchy things for those, you're gonna get filled. Okay. So I got this. Which one's this called? Why did they? It's a Amy Brukin Designs Witchy Poo's Big Sister. I have candy. And it had the pattern. And it has all the floss. I got Trick or Treat Witch, which has the cloth and the floss. I got this Foxwood Crossings. No two are alike. It's about the snowmen. That one only has the floss. This one is Shepherd's Bush Printworks, Naughty or Nice. And that one has everything in there. I've got It's Snowing Men.
That's funny.
Right. And just the floss. A Lizzie Kate, Where's the Party? Which is just the floss. A one that's Cute Witch Halloween, Happy Halloween. Just floss. That one I'm not keeping. Lizzie Kate, this one I'm actually going to do probably for Christmas next year for Alisha. It's at our house. And it has the floss. This one also is a Lizzie Kate, and it's a 2007 special edition Christmas kit.
Oh, and these are not just DMC, these are Crescent Colorworks.
So is this next one. So this was a special edition one, and it has the floss, it has the fabric, everything's in there.
Wow.
This one is also a limited edition one, Christmas is Forever kit, and it also has everything in there. And as you can see, I've only paid 99 cents for each one of these. This one is a Lizzie Kate. If at first you don't succeed, do what your wife said. Yep. And it has the floss. This one has got to be my favorite. So we will actually open this one. The most wonderful time. Guys, look how pretty that is. Okay. So as if that wasn't pretty enough, kind of hold that right there. Let's make it a little prettier. This is the fabric that it's being put on. Look at that sparkle.
If that didn't say Laura, I don't know what does.
Right? And then she had all of the flosses in there to do it.
Sue Hillis Designs. I like her stuff.
I mean, hello. Which, this sparkle stuff,
Uh-huh.
I have some ordered. It will be delivered Monday or Tuesday to go with that design I showed you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, yeah, please. So yeah, I hit the mother load. And this was not all of it. I actually have 10 for a friend that she was, that she wanted. Oh, and I have your 10 out in the kitchen. So you'll have some to show next time. I didn't think to bring it in. I'm
That's
sorry.
All right. Okay, she hit, yeah.
Oh,
and all of them were like 90s and
And this
cents,
one
weren't
I'm
they?
not going to do. So if you don't want to do it, then pass it to someone else. It's not my cup of tea. Okay. So I did reorganize in here. And I now have a cross stitch bin. So that's where all these will go.
There you go.
So
And
that
this one is another Lizzie Kate.
So that is all of the thrifting. Now, let me move on to acquisitions. My Schitt's Creek last club came. Did it have anything with it? I thought it had a stitch marker.
It's on the yarn.
I hung it on the yarn. Look at me. Okay, so this is from Hank's Yarning Company. And it's December, and it's called Happy Ending. And guys, it is beautiful. Look at that. That is so pretty. And then there was stitch markers. Stop. Well, whatever. There were stitch markers on there. So that was the last one. She's not doing Schitt's Creek anymore. I mean, she has Schitt's Creek colorways if you're interested, but she's not doing the club this year. So. And then this happened because I got a preview of it. So when she sends me previews, sometimes bad things happen. So I ordered from Arkansas Yarn Co. And this is her Yummy Sparkle sock set, and it's called Miss Debbie's Tree Cakes. Guys, look at that sparkle. And then look at the stitch markers.
Oh, like zebra cake.
It's a little
Christmas
Debbie
trees.
Christmas cake. I mean,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So that's all my purchases. Next, we'll move to gifts. And then I'm pretty much will be done. And then we will let Karen take over. It's just easier to go through my whole stack at once. All right. So up next is from my sister. Oh, my sister from Christmas. Remember the box. Okay. So from her. Guys.
Can't have enough.
Right? That is a buttload. trying to censor my language. I mean, I guess a normal person would say a lot, but I'm trying to get my point across. Yeah. And they're shimmery.
Yeah.
You see that? They're like metallic. Mm-hmm. That is a lot of them. So yes, I have plenty to use on all my projects.
Mm-hmm. And chair.
And chair underneath. That's what she's like, well, if you're like me, they're under your couch, they're lost in your car, I'm like, yeah, I hear that.
In Karen's projects.
Yeah. And then she sent me a diamond painting kit that's a bookmark. You make it into a bookmark.
Cool.
That'll be really pretty. And there's like a little tassel to attach and everything. And then she printed me the pattern because there was a code that came with this, and she didn't know like how, you know, if I didn't do it until next year or something like that. So the yarn is from Always Be Kind. And it is the Do You Want to Build a Snowman? So it's a kit. And they make snowman socks. So you just gotta follow the directions carefully. So I gotta, actually... Oh, you can make a snowman ornament too. Look at that.
There you go.
Huh. I mean, I would make the socks, but... maybe there's enough for both. Who knows? So there's a better picture. So aren't those cute? And then there was a snowman charm. And then a charm that says, Do you want to build a snowman?
Very cute.
And it sparkles.
Sparkle too.
So that was from my sister. All right, I got one more. Okay, so this is, I'm going to see if I can just grab stuff out of the box. This is a gift from my friend Lori of Arkansas Yarn Co. And
Pretty card.
She's all about the pink, so I got a pink Christmas card. Oh, and she wrote in pink too. All right, let me see if I can get into the box. Oh God. Okay. So you guys are gonna see there's a theme. I got a Dr. Pepper faux leather bag.
Cool.
The case of Dr. Pepper stitch markers that coincide with that. A Dr. Pepper AirPod holder case. And it has like a carabiner on it, so you can hook it to something. So if you want to bring those with you. She dyed me yarn it's on her Yummy Sparkle, and it's called Be a Pepper.
Ooh.
Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Which she does have some of these to go in her shop. So if you want Be a Pepper, go on over to Arkansas Yarn Co. That will be in there, and look at the speckles.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, I do recommend her sparkle if you like sparkle, because I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is so incredibly soft.
Yeah, that is.
Her yarn is very, very soft. Okay, so there's that. Then there's also a t-shirt. It says, Never stand between a woman and her Dr. Pepper. True story. And then, sorry, I'm being a little loud, guys. A sweatshirt. Dr. Pepper. Hood.
Yep.
I'm almost to the bottom. And then there was snowflake, all different colors snowflake, stitch markers, and then a bunch of the Arkansas stitch markers that I might have missed throughout the year, because she knows I like those. And then she sent me the December Sock Yarn Society, which I saw a picture on Charlotte's Instagram, and I texted Lori, and I'm like, okay, I've got to stop following Charlotte. Because I love the Sock Yarn Society. It looks like it was made for me. And she's like, oh, you'll love your Christmas present. Well, guys, I got it. The yarn is I Smell Snow.
Oh.
Gilmore Girls. Guys, it is so pretty. And that's on her Yummy Sparkle, too. Oh.
It almost looks like those are flowers.
Right? It is so, so pretty. So this was in there. There's a bag. I'm sure it's from Knick Knack Knits. Maybe it does not have I'm not going to say who it's from. So there's a little project bag with the snowflakes, because I smell snow. This is going to have to, There was a little blue handbag, progress keeper. And then a pattern. Oops, I can't show that because there's a Revelry code. Favorite things, socks. Let me not show that. I caught myself. So, yeah, that was her Christmas gift to me, which was just like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, yes. So, yeah. Do you have acquisitions?
Yeah, I have a few.
Okay. You show your acquisitions, and then I have a couple things for you.
Well, first we'll start off with,
If I can get to it.
sorry guys,
We're being very noisy today.
slammed into your ears.
Well, I know, worse
Apologize.
than me and the metal hanger things over here.
So, this I already warned her was not going to be wrapped.
Oh.
Merry Christmas. It's been a
Oh, and it's so cute. Oh. I have had these saved on my in my Etsy, and I have not gotten these. Guys, I'm so excited. Okay, Snowman, you have to wait. You got me the big set of them.
uh-huh.
Schitt's Creek stitch markers. Oh my gosh. And I have, you guys know, I have like 3 sock bags. I have a big wireframe bag, and I have squares that I saved from cutting out bags that I'm going to do like a patchwork one. Maybe I'll do that in the little wireframe one. Guys, I am so excited about this. I don't think this is the same person. I think that's why this is a bigger set, which is even better.
Well, I got those because I'm like, they seem to be a little bit different, because a lot of them that you see, they're the round ones, which there's nothing wrong with the round ones. But I was like, oh, these seem, a little bit different. And I was hoping that nobody else, like Laura, might buy them for you for Christmas.
Okay, I can see where it's. Oh, there it is. Let me just say, they seal them up.
I didn't wrap it, so there.
So
that's who it's
this
from.
is who it's from. Yeah, they're on Etsy. So let me show you guys. Okay, so I got the ones that say it's David's head, and this is incorrect. And then, of course, the best wishes, warmest regards. Love that journey for me. You get murdered first. You, David. Eat glass. Rosebud Motel. Like, I think these are like all like the ones that are out there. Honestly, I got them all. Guys. I mean, I love the snowman. Don't get me wrong.
I know. I was like,
I was like, wait a second.
I got the snowman in. I'm like, you know what?
Really
Laura
cute.
would like that. And I'm like, we'll have matching snowmen.
We will.
Yeah.
Oh, he's cute. Guys. It has all the beads and everything. Thank you. Well, since we're doing Christmas, can I give you my Christmas then?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to have to do it in stages because of how I have it packed. Okay. We'll do like I did with Peanut.
I get to open this one first.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I got this under control now.
Perfect.
You'll fill them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is it sad that I'm like, what are these?
Yeah, it is kind of.
I have no idea. I honestly have no idea.
Well, it is after Christmas. I mean, who knows when you actually...
Oh!
Awesome!
We both go, oh!
Her smaller size, and it's a Harry Potter. Awesome.
This is kind of fun for both of us because I don't know what's in them.
We both get
Oh,
I wondered. Like, I didn't say anything. You guys have seen this before?
Yep, you guys have seen this one. That's who I was making it for. I know what these are. This is the second one that I bought because
wow.
it came recommended after I bought it. The first
one? I haven't seen this one, but that's cool. Creepy cross stitch.
Which is very fitting.
Yeah, and there's a whole lot of...
Creepy. They're cute too.
Aw.
Yeah, there's a lot of cute ones in there.
Right? Little mouse. Very cute. You know how I like my Halloween.
Mm-hmm. And then you have this one too, which was a pain in my butt. Because I had to order it twice because the first people, they said they shipped it, gave me some bogus shipping number, and I had to go through arguing to get my money back and then redo it.
Oh, yeah. I was with you when you were like, oh.
Well, that was the first people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cross stitch for the soul. 20 designs to inspire. Which slightly I kind of need that. Good things come to those who wait. The best come to those who do. The best view comes after the hardest climb.
Oh, goodness.
Very cool.
This one is actually from Laura Concert. Not from
okay.
me.
Okay. You did a good job taping, Laura.
I wrapped it.
Oh, awesome. Floss keeps. Ort beds. However you want. And look at the little cats.
Yeah, she had a theme going.
Yeah. Look at that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You should see the side of my
I empty mine out off the arm of my couch. I emptied it out every time.
Well,
I
at
get
least you have a garbage, which really should be what I do.
Yeah, you have a garbage right next to you.
But at home, there's like, on the floor, a pile.
Okay, and then
of little odds and ends.
then you got one more thing. Hold on here.
Cats.
Okay, because you seem to like this the one time that I did this, so we did this again. Here's your Goodwill.
Oh, yes.
Including the new bag.
Cool.
New 31 bag.
Look at this. Where do I start? Oh, this is and this one is the one I normally use, the 28 count.
Yeah,
you were with me.
And look at the price there.
Oh, can't beat it for 99 cents. Tea-dyed. Both of them. Monaco, 28 count. Irish linen, 28 count. I like whoever had left these behind. Oh my good Lord, girl.
This is like throughout the year what the things I grabbed.
Okay, Little House Needleworks, Hometown Holiday, Schoolhouse. And it's got all the threads too. And one of them looks like a really nice multicolored. Aw, afternoon nap. Little kit. I wonder who made these.
Yeah. Well, no, needle stoppers.
Quilt block bookmarks. It's a llama. And another craft.
Yeah. Something new for you to try.
And another llama.
Yeah, I think there was a theme that day.
Yeah. Let's see. This one, colony cross stitch. Home is where the heart is. It's where the heart is. With the material and thread too. Another hoop butterfly. Flip flops. Santa. A peace bird. Ooh, another 28 count Witchelt. Lamb's wool is the color. Nice neutral tan.
It's just like I'm getting near the
I
bottom.
know. Little Santa or a
Snowman.
snowman. Almost looks like Casper with a.
It does,
Doesn't
now
it?
that you
And
said
Casper the Ghost. Almost looks like Casper the Ghost with a top hat. Ladybug. One more. Noel.
I don't know if you had one of these before. I have one.
Oh, what's this?
It has like a pad of paper and a
Oh,
little
okay.
storage area.
Cool. No, I've not. I didn't know
Like
that they.
this. You could actually
Yeah.
use it for cross,
Somebody used it for.
yeah, for a cross stitch or something.
Yeah, that's nice. It all ties together.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have one, and I think I have it somewhere.
Awesome. It ties all together. Cool.
All right,
All right. So there's that.
we've got a mess. Like the whole room's covered.
Yes. It'll be fun cleaning up.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of the things you have seen. I got this bag from Black Cat Stitchery. And it also came with a matching wrench thing. I like the her bags. And then I don't remember if I showed this to you guys. I got this one with little Christmas gnomes.
Yeah, I don't
I don't
think so.
And then this one was a Black Friday find. Let's see. This one is from Dot. Let me think. Yeah, Dot Goose Design. And then this one is from the 805 Stitcher. And here we go with Thanksgiving gnomes. And she actually had a little acorn. There's a little acorn zipper pull. And then, and I know I got this from Etsy, and a matching needle minder with the material. A little gnome nose.
Aw.
Needle. So there's that. And then Meganna got me, it is called Craftus. And it's a great big tote, which has all sorts of pockets on the outside, but there's 4 spots and a divider inside. And you can open this up to divide your yarn if I had up to 4 colors to do color work. So, and that goes in the middle to set it up. So she got that for me. It's fun having a kid share your craft. And I don't have to say anything, and I get surprised, and it's something I would love. And I think that's it.
Alrighty.
Wow.
I was like, we're already at an hour and a half. So, we'll probably wrap it up, I think.
Yeah.
That way we can clean up our mess.
Yep.
And do some stitching.
And again, you still have time to enter our gift of knits, or as obviously you can say, any craft that you want to do, as long as you gave it to somebody else on Ravelry. And then next time we will draw for, and we'll close it off and draw it. Just make sure that the gift is for somebody else. It cannot be for yourself. We don't require a minimum size or amount of yarn or project that you do. We've got quilts in there, and diamond paintings, crocheting, all sorts of different things going on in there. So please post your pictures.
What else do they need? How are you going to do the reminders?
Like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
Other than that, go check out the bags and accessories, notions and stuff on Etsy at Knit for Brains Designs. And then we will see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.